Okay, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to online classes. Today we will deal with new concepts because in our portion the new concept it carries 6 marks. Out of 40 marks it carries 6 marks. That chapter name I can't tell directly, you can tell by yourself. Okay. Before that, just some of the basic things about that chapter. See, in the lower classes, we have seen number line. Number line means what? The numbers which are located on the line. That line is known as what? Number line. See, for example, like this. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. On this number line, we located some of the numbers like 4, -3, -1, 7. In 8th standard, we located some other numbers like 4 by 5, -2 by 5 like this. What are these numbers? These numbers are rational numbers. How we located? Very simple. Here all numerators are there, but denominators are not there. Therefore, divide with 5. That much only. All divided with 5. Yes, 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 and yes. Now, plus 4 by 5, -2 by 5. Here is -2 by 5 like this. So, we represented some of the whole numbers as well as rational numbers. Now, we will go into new topic of lines. How? See, for example, it is the main road of Mudod. If you go like this, you will get Mahalikpur. If you go like this, you will get Bhagalpur, for example. In this, many sub-roads are there. Like this. If your house is located here, how to tell the address of this house? Simply we can't go, yes, this is the road, you come left side, right side, like that, no. Some particular address will be there. How, for example, this is one Maruti Nagar, just example, Maruti Nagar Street. One more is Sai Nagar Street. Then you will tell, in the main road from Bhagalpur to Mudod, in Mudod, one colony is there. What is that colony name? Maruti Nagar. In that, 4th house will tell. Which house? 4th house in the first lane. Second lane, third lane. There are many lanes will be there. In that we will tell first lane, 4th house. Second lane, 5th house. Okay, so like this only. One more example I will give. Your class is there. Your class is like this. Here your bench has been created. Now I should tell the name or where it is situated. So for that, what I will do, I will take this as reference, because for everything there must be a reference. How? We are telling you like this: west, east, north, south, like this. These are the references. So like this only in the class also we have to take one reference. What reference is? This line is horizontal line. This is horizontal line. And this is vertical line. Vertical means standing 90 degrees. Horizontal means sleeping. If these lines are intersecting, this is known as origin. What is this? Origin. Where the vertical line and horizontal line intersect at one point, that point is known as what? Origin. Origin means it is nothing but neutral point. Neutral point means what? We are starting from this point only. So if you see what happens, here 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. These 4 blocks are known as quadrants. What they are? Quadrants. And this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant, and this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. This plane is known as Cartesian planes. Which plane? Cartesian plane. So the plane has been divided into how many parts? 4 parts. Each part is known as quadrant. So first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Now I told you a person is or a bench is located here. We have to plot or we have to tell where it is located. For that reason, what we are doing is very simple. We have taken the reference as origin. From this origin we have to locate. Very simple. Points I am dividing the total line into equal parts. Some equal parts. Like number line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like that only vertical also same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, instead of like this, we will take the point, any one point, like this. It is the location. How to tell the location? Very simple. You draw first line like this and second line like this. This is the point P. First you count the distance between this point and to the y-axis. That is the value of x. What is that value? X value. Do you know what is that value called? It is known as abscissa. What is that? Abscissa. Abscissa means x value. Abscissa means x value. What about y value? See from origin 1, 2, 3, 4. What about this horizontal? 1, 2, 3. That means what? First we have to write the value of x, then we have to write the value of y. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, where is that point located? The point is located at 3, 4. These two are known as coordinates. Therefore, what is our chapter name? Yes? Coordinate geometry. What is our lesson name? Coordinate geometry. Okay, na? Did you understand now? See, now we have come to coordinate geometry. So what I told, the value of x, that is abscissa, and value of y, ordinate. What is that? Ordinate. Both, if you see, if you take both abscissa and ordinate, they are known as coordinates. What they are? Coordinates. Therefore, the chapter name is what? Coordinate geometry. Okay, na? Yes. So, what is there in this coordinate geometry? We'll study one by one. Okay, na? Right. Now, if you understand these four quadrants, then 50% you completed this coordinate geometry only. Because only 3 types of questions are there. How many? Only 3 types of questions will be asked in the examination. Very simple types. This horizontal one is known as x-axis and vertical one is known as y-axis. Now, what is there in the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant? Means, if you take for example the first quadrant, here also y is positive, here also x is positive. Therefore, in this first quadrant, both values are positive. And here also you write like number line, left side will be all will be minus and down side will be all will be minus. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10. Here above and right side all are positive, below and left side all are negative. Okay, first quadrant what? Both are positive. Both. Now come to second quadrant. What about x values? Are they plus or minus? Minus. What about y values you see? Plus. That's all. Therefore, in the second quadrant, x values will be negative and y values will be positive. Come to third quadrant. What about x values here? Minus. What about y values? Also minus. Therefore, in the third quadrant, both x and y are negative. Come to fourth quadrant. X values are positive. Y values are negative. That much. If you see these two and these two, both these two are opposite and these two are opposite. That much only. Here you see, first quadrant both are plus. Third quadrant both are minus. In the second quadrant x is negative, but in the fourth quadrant x is positive. In the third quadrant y is positive, but in the fourth quadrant y is negative. Therefore, these two are opposite and these two are opposite. So how to remember this? You tell me. It's very very simple. In the first quadrant both are plus. Opposite. Third quadrant both are negative. In the second quadrant alternate. First one is minus, second one will be plus. Reverse plus and minus. Oh. So if you know this, I told you 3 types of problems we complete. How? First type of problem. Very very simple. We should name the quadrant. Name the quadrant. Name the quadrant means what? For example, P 4 comma minus 3 is there. This point lies in which quadrant? Whether first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant. So we should see here, x value is positive. X value is positive means one is this quadrant, second one is this quadrant. Means these two are waste. Next. Y is negative. Y is negative means we have this and this. This is not there because x only not existing. Therefore, which is remaining? Fourth quadrant. Therefore, which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. If you write like this, you will get 1 mark. Did you understand this? Yes. Now, this is the first type. What? Name the quadrant. Second question. cube minus 8 minus 9. So x is minus means here also possible, here also possible. What about y? Y is minus means here also possible, here it is possible. Here it will not exist because x value will not there. Therefore, which is the correct answer? Therefore, which quadrant? Third quadrant. I hope you are understanding. So very simple. Yes? Right. Now one more question. Yes. For example, R minus 8, 9. So first, which value it is? X value. First value is X value. So minus means either it is in second quadrant or in the third quadrant. What about y? Y is positive. Y is positive means in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant. X is not there in the first quadrant according to the problem. Therefore, which is remaining? Only second quadrant. Therefore, what is the answer? Yes, second quadrant. So this is the first type of question. Okay, one more type. So 3 types I told, 1 type over. Now, next one is very simple. He will give the points. How? For example, like this. R, X and Y. We should write the values of X and Y. Very simple. What I told? Draw the line like this. Second, you draw the line like this. So which is from here to X axis? This is nothing but Y value. Here to Y axis is the value of X. Now count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, X equal to how much? 6. What about Y? You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, R is locating at 6 and 5. Next question. Like that only. Yes. Here, yes. Very simple. First, X value upwards Y value. Therefore, what is X value? 5. What is Y value? Minus 3. So, like this, 1 mark, whatever it is, 1 mark. Did you understand? Yes, anyone having doubt, please? Okay, right. Third type. Third type, little bit confusion. That means what? There is no confusion that much. For example, A 5 0. Many students will be confusion. 5 0 means where it lies. 5 means what? Whose value it is 5? X value. X value is, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y value is 0. Y value is 0 means what? There itself. Therefore, what is our answer? This is the answer. So, A will be like this. This is only our A. Okay, na? This is our A value. Now reverse. B value 0 and 6. X value is 0. X value is 0 means what? It will be 0 only. Y is how much? 6. Therefore, it is traveling like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sir, next value, sir. C equal to 4, 3. You should know which quadrant. If you know the quadrant, then the answer complete. Now both are positive. Both are positive means here. Yes, here. First quadrant. So what is the first value? 4. X value is 4. Therefore first you count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Next 3. That's all. This is nothing but C 4, 3. If you are not drawing these dotted lines also correct. There is no problem. Only you have to mention dot like this. Next, one more point. D minus 4, 3. X value is minus. Where it is? Minus means either this or either this. But Y value is positive. Y value is positive means either this or this. Now you can take very simple. D minus 4, 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and 3. That's all. This is nothing but D. Any doubt? Next, for example, F minus 5, plus 5 and minus 3. So X is positive means either first quadrant or in the fourth quadrant. Now Y is minus means either third or fourth. But in the third quadrant X is not there. X is present in fourth quadrant. Therefore it is also present in fourth quadrant. How? 5 minus 3. This is 5 and minus 3. Therefore, where is the answer? This is nothing but okay, na? So all 3 types come. What is the first type? Name the quadrant. Second one, just telling the name of the point where it is locating or where it is located. Third, given points must be locating on the number line or on the Cartesian plane. So these are the 3 types of problems total in your chapter. Okay? But they will be asking in different types of exercises. Did you understand? Okay? Did you understand? No. I think so. One more time just I will tell. So this is the Cartesian plane where the vertical line and horizontal line both are intersecting at one point. The point is known as origin and whose coordinates will be always 0, 0. In one more question, multiple choice. The coordinates of origin are 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. What is the answer? 0, 0. Origin means what? Both are neutral. Both are neutral means it is a starting point. Or here both these 2 lines are intersecting at the point. That point is known as what? Origin. What is the coordinates of origin? 0, 0. And it is dividing into 4 segments. So what is that segments known as? Quadrants. Okay? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. It is like a anti-clockwise direction, not clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. Anti-clock means what? Clock, how it will moving? Yes, it will moving. Anti means it will be in the reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 coordinates and this plane is known as Cartesian plane. And in the first quadrant both are plus. In the second quadrant X is negative and Y is positive. In the third quadrant both are negative. And in the fourth quadrant X is positive and Y is a negative. Okay, na? Yes. We will do one by one exercise, then you will understand more. Right? Okay. First exercise is homework for you. you have to do by your own. Okay? First exercise is homework. Now I'll start from second exercise. So very simple. Second exercise, you see, what is the name of horizontal and vertical lines? Horizontal line. What is that? Horizontal line. Yes, anyone? It is nothing but x-axis. What is vertical line? Yes, y-axis. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Yes, anyone? When these two x-axis and y-axis, what are these? Quadrants. What is that? Quadrants. How many quadrants? 4 quadrants. Next question. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. Origin. It is nothing but origin. First question completed. Name the lines which is horizontal one and which is vertical one. Next question. 4 parts. Name the 4 parts where horizontal and vertical lines are intersecting. Next, what happens? Both these horizontal and vertical lines will meet at one place. What is that place? Or name the place. Very good. Okay. This is the first question. Okay. Three questions he asked. We told. Come to second main. Yes. Come to second main. See the figure. Very simple. See the figure. The coordinates of B. The coordinates of B. The coordinates of B, you see. For example, I'll write this. Here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y dash, Y, X dash and X. Now, here B is there. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more important concept is, if you are taking one unit, every unit will be one only. Some students, they will write here 1, next one will be 4, next one will be 5, next one will be 10, like that. No. Okay. Whatever number you are writing, next one will be its multiple. For example, 1. 1 1 ja 1, 1 2 ja 2, 1 3 ja 3, 1 4 ja. If you are starting from 2, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja 6, like that. Did you understand? So all units must be same units. One you are taking 4, one you are taking 5. No, it should not be like that. Okay, na? Right. Now you see, figure he has given. Figure is like this. This is B. We have to tell the name of or coordinates of B. Very, very simple. First, which quadrant? Yes, X value. What is X value? Minus 5. What about Y? Next is asking the coordinates of C. The coordinates of C. The coordinates of C here C. X value plus 5. Very good. Y value minus 5. Next question. The point identified by the coordinates minus 3 minus 5. Where it become minus 3 minus 5? Minus 3 minus 5. Which is that point? The point is E. Yes, next question. The point identified by the coordinates 2 minus 4. Where 2 minus 4 will come? Tell me, anyone? 2 minus 4. Fourth quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. 2 minus 4. Yes, what is its name? G. 2 comma minus 4. Next, the abscissa of the point D. Do you know? Yes. What is the meaning of abscissa? Anyone? Yes. Abscissa means X value. What is the X value? Yes, 6 only. What about Y? 2. Therefore, what is the value of X? It is 6. The ordinate of the point H. This is H. Ordinate means which value? X value or Y value? Ordinate. Y value. What is its Y value? Minus 3. Therefore, H value is minus 5 minus 3. But our answer is what? Minus 3. Next question. The coordinates of the point L. Yes, coordinates of the point, it is not L. The coordinates of the point M. Okay, M is there. Yes. This is M. What are the coordinates of this M? Anyone tell me? Now, this point is in between minus 4 and minus 3. Therefore, X value will be minus 3.5. What about Y? It is on the X axis. It is on the X axis means Y will be 0. Okay, na? Right. Yes. Oh, like this. So, one exercise only completed. One exercise only completed. Yeah. One more point I should tell. For example, if they will ask you, write the equation for the straight line. Straight line means maybe like this or maybe like this or maybe like this. If a line is parallel to, see for example, y, o, y dash, x dash and x. If a line is parallel to y axis, then what happens? Whose value will be constant? X value will be constant. Constant means what? Same value. Same value. For example, here 1 and it is 2. So what happened? 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 3, 2 minus 4 like that. If the line is parallel to x axis, then what happened? Y will be The value of y will be constant. If y is constant, the line will be parallel to x-axis. If x is constant, then it will be parallel to y-axis. Okay, na? So these 2 points are very, very important. In the examination, they will ask you, and it is related to linear equations also. Because the next chapter will be linear equations. There also will have some connection with this coordinate geometry. Okay, na? So here, so we have learned what is coordinate geometry, what is abscissa, what are ordinates, what are coordinates, what are quadrants, what is horizontal line, what is vertical line, and how to plot the points, and how to name the quadrants, and how to name the points. So these 3 to 4 types of problems we have studied. Okay, so I completed that 3.2 exercise. One more exercise is there that you can complete, or I will complete. Okay.